Hello guys, welcome to FC Sean Predicts. Happy holidays to everyone. First things first, I want to go over Premier League Match Day 17, which took place over the weekend. I just want to see how good or bad we did. Before anything, I just wanted to mention that most of our tips odds are at 1.70 or above at the time of filming the prediction. So we're going to start with Aston Villa, Manchester City. We predicted 2-1 score and the actual score was 2-1. We predicted the correct score in that match. Our tip was Aston Villa to win or tie, so we hit both of them right, including the correct score. And we had another match, as you can see, West Ham Brighton, and our tip was West Ham to win or tie, so we hit another tip there. And the next game is Ipswich Newcastle. We predicted the match that Newcastle is going to win 2-0 that match, and our tip was Newcastle to score 2 or more goals, and they actually scored 4 goals as we predicted, more than 2 goals. The next one is a super interesting one. Brentford were unbeaten at home in their last 9 matches. They had 8 wins and 1 draw, and Nottingham Forest were the underdogs, but you heard it here first. I backed Nottingham on that match and I said they're going to hand Brentford their first loss, and our tip was Nottingham to win or tie. So we hit both the predicted winner and our double chance for Nottingham. And the next match is Crystal Palace Arsenal. Our tip was both teams to score and the actual result was 1-5. So we hit our both teams to score odds. And the next match was Man United against Bournemouth. We predicted 3 or more goals and the actual result was 0-3. So we hit that 3 goals tip. And the last but not the least, we hit Tottenham Liverpool. My prediction was that Liverpool is going to beat Tottenham and my tip was Liverpool to win, and we hit that one as well. So overall, we hit 7 out of 10 tips, and that would put us at 70% success rate at tipping. And just for those who is interested in La Liga match, I just quickly want to go over La Liga match week 18, which took place last week, because no La Liga matches are coming up until January. But if you're not into La Liga, you can quickly skip that part. And then we're going to dive into Premier League match day 18's prediction, which is going to take place upcoming Thursday. So a few matches of La Liga from last week. We have the same success rate with our tips. We hit 7 out of 10 matches. As you can see, we predicted that Atletico Madrid is going to defeat Barcelona in an away match. As we predicted, Barcelona would score first and then bottle it badly at the end. That's exactly what happened. Barcelona was winning the first half 1-0, and in the second half they conceded a goal, and towards the end of the game they conceded another goal and actually lost the game 1-2 at home. So we hit both predicted winner, which was Atletico Madrid, and our tip Atletico Madrid to win or tie. We hit both of those. And one of our beautiful predictions was that Real Madrid against Sevilla. We predicted the scoreline 4-2 and the actual score was 4-2. That was a beautiful predictions right there. And our tip was both teams to score. So as you can see, it was 4-2. So we hit both the correct score and our tip. And another correct score that we had was Las Palmas against Espanyol. We predicted the scoreline 1-0 for Las Palmas. That's all, guys. That was all of the reviews. I'm sorry if it took a little long. Now let's dive into Premier League match day 18 without a further ado. Let's go. First match of the week, Manchester City hosting Everton, 7s against the 15s. Manchester City lost in an away match to Aston Villa as we have predicted, but I believe that Manchester City would want to end the year on a high note, and I believe they're actually gonna win their last 2 matches. Despite Everton keeping it clean in their last 2 matches against Chelsea and Arsenal with the scoreline of 0-0, I still have hopes in Manchester City, and I believe they're gonna win this one and take 3 points with a scoreline of 3-0. On to the next one, Newcastle against Aston Villa, 8th against the 6th in the table. The last 2 times when these 2 teams faced each other, Newcastle were able to beat Aston Villa 3-1 and 5-1. I'm really surprised that bookies are marking Aston Villa such a heavy underdog against Newcastle. I understand Newcastle won their last 2 matches, but those 2 matches were against the relegation zone teams. And I really believe that Aston Villa is not going to drop 3 points in this match and they're going to take at least a point home. My score prediction for this one is 2-2 tie, and my tip is Aston Villa double chance, which means they're gonna win or draw but not lose. On to the next one, Nottingham Forest hosting Tottenham, 4th against the 11th. Nottingham Forest, what an away win against Brentford. Just how I predicted that Nottingham would hand Brentford their first loss at home, and Tottenham lost 3-6 at home. What a goal fest that was. Coming to this one, I personally trust Nottingham to get their 3 points against Tottenham. My score prediction for this match is 2-1 for Nottingham, and my tip is Nottingham Forest to score 2 or more goals. On to the next one. Bournemouth against Crystal Palace, 5th against the 16th. Last time Crystal Palace visited Bournemouth, they lost 1-0 to the host. Now Bournemouth were able to beat Manchester United in an away match 3-0, while Crystal Palace lost at home to Arsenal 1-5. I'm actually looking forward for this match. I believe that Bournemouth is going to score quite a few goals. My score prediction for this match is 3-1 for Bournemouth, and my tip is Bournemouth to score 2 or more goals. On to the next one. Chelsea against Fulham, 2nd against the 9th. Both teams drew their previous matches. Chelsea weren't able to defeat Everton in an away match, and the match ended 0-0, while Fulham seems like they are fine to get a point per game like they did in 4 out of their last 5 matches. But in this match, I'm predicting that Chelsea is going to get the job done, and my prediction score for this one is 3-1 for Chelsea. On to the next one. Southampton against West Ham, 20th against the 14th. Now, fun fact, last time West Ham visited Southampton, the game ended in a 1-1 draw. And this time around, I don't think I have too much to talk here. And I believe in this one, they're going to settle with 1 point each. And my score prediction is 1-1 draw. And my tip would be both teams to score. On to the next one. Wolves against Manchester United, 18th against the 13th. Now, Wolves were able to defeat Leicester in an away match 3-0, while Manchester United lost with the same scoreline at home against Bournemouth. Now, fun fact is, last time Manchester United visited Wolves, they were able to defeat the hosts 4-3. That was such a goal fest. But this time around, I don't see a clear winner in this one. I believe they're going to settle down with 1 point each. And my score prediction for this match is 2-2 draw, and my tip is Manchester United to score 2 or more goals. On to the next one. Liverpool against Leicester, 1st against the 17th. Liverpool were able to defeat Tottenham 6-3 in an away match, 9 goals in the game. What a goal fest that was. And Leicester lost their last 2 matches and conceded 7 goals in total. Now, the last time Leicester visited Liverpool, they lost to the host 3-1. But I think this time around the scoreline is going to be a bit different. My prediction for this match is 4-1 for Liverpool, and my tip is both teams to score. On to the next one. Brighton against Brentford, 10th against the 12th. Now, it may seem like that Brighton is doing better than Brentford, but for me personally, that's not the case, and I'm going to explain why I'm ready to back Brentford in this one. If you take a look at Brentford's last 3 losses, they lost to the top teams on the table: Chelsea, Nottingham Forest, and Aston Villa, 2nd, 4th, and the 6th respectively. And Brighton's last 4 matches were against the 20th Southampton, 17th Leicester, and also they played against the 16th and the 14th teams in the table, and they weren't able to get 3 points in any of those matches. And therefore, I'm personally ready to back Brentford in this match. My score prediction for this one is 1-2. And my tip is double chance for Brentford. On to the next one. Arsenal hosting Ipswich Town, 3rd against the 19th. Now, Arsenal were able to beat Crystal Palace in an away match 5-1, while Ipswich Town lost at home 4-0 to Newcastle. Now, fun fact is, last time Ipswich Town visited Arsenal was back in 2011, and that game ended 3-0 for Arsenal. And for this match, I'm predicting a similar scoreline. 4-0 for Arsenal, and my tip is the game is gonna have 4 or more goals. Thank you guys for watching Premier League Matchday 18. Please don't forget to leave your predictions and comments in the comment section, and also thumbs up if you liked the video, and also don't forget to subscribe so you're not gonna miss our next releases. And once again, happy holidays and bye for now.